Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 20th to the 26th of October. Hope you're doing well. Messages from energy that came out this week here, all about awakening to our true passionate pathway and living it and bringing sort of like our beliefs into how we should enact in life, very much on the material world. The other thing we looked into as well was the elements of earth, fire, and water. The combination of those three things, those three elements together. Now that leaves out air. So you're being fed at the moment with water, fire, and earth energies. And I think that plays absolutely beautiful for you. You've got this air at the surface here of you, and then you have this water at your base. So this is emotionally being driven by the outside world at the moment, which is giving you that passionate direction, which is that fire there that's also feeding into your relationship side with that sort of fixed fire on that side there. And down below here is where we get the air that's coming up through. And this is where you have a control. You have a control over your career path or your business or your project or whichever direction you're taking here at the moment. And you've also got this fixed air that comes in from Scorpio on this side here, which allows you then to have a clear vision of how you want to be connecting or networking with people that are around you. Okay, and that's how you then play it into your here and now, because you've got that air at the surface. So ultimately you know what you're after, and you know what you need to be putting out there or engaging in your vision in order to sort of allow those other energies to flow through you. Let's just see what's going on with the general energy that's within you at the moment. We get some messages from energy. Let's just see what's going on there. Connecting to the energy now. I was talking about whirlwinds and tornadoes and the sun and stuff like that, and you do have tornadoes of energy. You've got these at the moment. The energy that's coming into you, when it puts something on your horizon that is incredibly powerful, but in a very small space. But you've got multitudes of them. So basically, by the looks of it, you can choose how and where you engage passionately within this world at the moment. Yeah, look at that. You have the Empress card, and that's on your financial side. On the Empress card here, she's got a control over her emotions as she manifests things in life. And what's she manifesting? Look at all that wheat at her feet. You know, she has got this ability to, it's this, she's almost like the magician card as well. She's very good at manifesting her future because she's a cool customer, you know. And I think this is how you need to allow that to flow through you on your financial side this week. It will bring you some really good results. On your relationship side, following your passions, this is what I said with that cardinal fire that comes through you there. And also you got that cardinal earth that sort of comes out from Capricorn as well, which gives you that physical sort of direction. And you get that with the Eight of Wands. A real sort of like, there's a lot of communication here. There's a lot of sort of like connecting with people, vibrant energy. We'll go into that in a minute. Let's have a look and just see if we get a message from the financial side of your Astroflower. So connecting to the energy there. Here we go. I think on the relationship side, because it's easy, the passion side of engagement, it allows you to be a lot more crystal clear and focused on your financial side. And here it seems like you're really concentrating on how you guide yourself towards either your job promotion or your business or your projects. It's the way in which you're doing subtle changes of the way in which you envision things will give the biggest results, as it were. You know, from when you plant a seed, at first there's only going to be 2 leaves that are coming out, even if it is a massive oak tree. And this is how do you guide that oak tree? Where do you get the best sunlight for it, and etc. You know, how do you help that oak tree to grow? And I think this is what you're doing here at the moment. Yeah, look at that. You got the Ace of Wands obviously incredibly passionate for you. You do have that fire, that mutable fire that gives you there in this section here, which is helps you to sort of like transition between your past and your future. So this is a new idea possibly that's coming into you. And this could well be part of those tornadoes as well, where you have a control over where you put your passions into things. But you know, it's you are sculpting it because you are choosing what to engage with. And look at that, you get the 2 of Wands on your synchronicities with the outside world. You know, where you get the water and earth. This is totally you. It's like you've already got the plan is already there. You've got the initial sort of drive as it is. Now you've got that Ace of Wands that's coming in, this one wand here, and in his other hand he's got the world that going on there. And so he's got the world at his fingertips. He just needs to implement it. And there seems to be something that's coming in, obviously, from how you want to do a business or how you want to have a career path. And someone's coming in sort of saying, do you know what, that works well for me as well. How can I help you to implement your plan as much as you can then help me to implement my plan? You know, there's a real sort of synergy of benefit between you and another person here. Yeah, lovers. This is, I think, from the past, the idea that's coming through on the Empress card here is that, yeah, you can fall in love with the success of what you're doing, the joy of you know, of getting results, of getting good results out of what you're doing, regardless of whether it's a business or a project. I think this is what you generally have felt in love with, and that's what's coming maybe through with that new, that out with the old and in with the new. It's a new way of engaging your karmic path, which is turning the lovers into something, into a family, as it were. And, you know, you're creating a lot for you. And look at that, you get the Emperor. So you got the Empress and the Empress card. In the future here, it's like, you know, you could not ask for a more powerful combination of that. This is like a divine soul sort of moment for you on your financial side. It's like you're going to get the ultimate job. You know, the job that you so want, or business, or whatever it is. The Emperor controls his empire through physical sort of sense, the material world. So within you, you've got the control over the emotional sort of side. So then, therefore, you can become the Emperor of your own physical world as well. My word, Aquarius. And you get the King of Cups. That's how you should be engaged, and I think that's how you should engage your air energy as well, in the here and now. King of Cups, owning the situation. You are, Aquarius. Absolutely mind-blowing. I almost want to just stop there. Let's see what's going on the relationship side. I think generally it looks like it's going to be playing it well for you this week in general. You've got a similar sort of thing going on the karmic path there as well. It seems to be quite empowered. I'm being very much more drawn to the karmic path. Well, you get the cardinal water and cardinal fire. I think basically life is feeding that. Maybe it's feeding sort of like, it's almost sort of saying to you, you don't have to worry about where you're going. Just make sure you enjoy it. You know, don't worry about, you know, what's happening at the weekend. Just enjoying it as it happens. And things will get organised for you. That's the sort of feeling I get from it. Let's just see if I can get another sort of message here from the general message of the relationships and so forth. Let's see what's going on there. I'm getting on the sense of like a stimulating friend stimulating sort of scenario here, but also at the same time I'm getting a sense of righteousness. Like a connection with someone which is, you know, very honourable connection with someone, and it could be with family or friends or something like that, but then I also get that on the personal level, it's like there's a real tingling about it, about wow, you know what I mean, this is good sort of feeling. So it works on multitudes of different levels. On your karmic path here, you get the 7 of Swords. 7 is the revelation. It's revealing to you at the moment where you shouldn't be engaging in. So basically, if you've got conflict in your life, if you focus on that, then obviously that's conflict is what you will have. If you recognize that that's a conflictual situation and you sort of kind of go, yeah, okay, well, in that case, I'm not going to push on it. I'm going to walk around it. And if you come at me, I'm going to have to disarm you with the logic of the situation. Therefore, all of a sudden, the person can no longer fight with you because you're not giving them reason to fight. And I think this is where I think you've got to be playing a lot smarter here. And I think you need to follow that inner passion within you away from anything that could be, bring you into conflict or so forth. Yeah, look at that. On your karmic part, on your synchronicities with the world that is around you, you get the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she is taking a direction. She's not just following a direction, she's taking a direction. So I think on the outside, and this is what I'm saying here, I think you should follow what's the directions that have been taken within the group that is around you, within the people that are around you. Let other people decide and just making sure you enjoy the journey. I love going on a bus or a train because I'm not driving it. And I think you should get into that whole joy of being on a bus and just observing life and kind of go, wow, look at them. They're all crazy out there. Let's see what's going on in the past. You get the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you've been working on something, planting that seed, as I said, those first leaves that are germinating. I think you're recognizing now, and because you're recognizing it, that's what's feeding the Eight of Wands, giving you a direction where you should be going forward and seeing things in a different light. And I think that is tied into your karmic path as well. Taking yourself out of the conflict is the quickest way to stop a conflict. It's like two hands that are clapping. Once you take one hand away, the other hand is just creating wind, man. That's all they're doing. They're creating wind. And I think you can see things in a different light here, in a very different light, because you're not having to be the driving force behind everything. And because of that, things go really quickly. And I think you will enjoy this week here on a relationship side. I think it will seem like it's going quickly, but it also at the same time, you will enjoy the moment. You will enjoy sitting on that bus kind of going, do you know what? I've never noticed that. That's because you've normally been the one driving the car or driving the bus. So, you're stepping out of that. Let's just see. I want to go back to that financial side. I want to have a look and see what's going on with that Ace of Wands and how you connect it to your future. You get the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You have I think, I was going to say you have a choice, but I don't think you don't have the choice. What you're doing is you have multitudes of aspects to you that you can offer up as expertise. So someone could be an expert in, say, like in Photoshop and computer work and stuff like that. They may actually be incredibly very good at also, editing on a film basis. They may be very good at sort of like, putting, posters together and stuff like that. There's many different sort of angles, but it's all tied into one thing, but it's all tied into your joy, basically, of connecting with the outside world more than anything else. And you get the Queen of Cups. This is madness. You get the Two of Wands, you get the Lovers, they're all pairs, and then you get the King and Queen of Cups, and you get the Empress and the Emperor on your financial side. It's just mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing. It really is for you. I'll put it back in order because I know how you like things in order. So I'll put everything back in its place. But yeah, brilliant how you're converting this new idea. And that Queen of Cups there allows you to open up and enjoy the moment. What's going on in here? Streamlining things. Yeah, I do think you're streamlining things. As I said, with the Seven of Swords, I think it's a real revelation. And you're revealing that cup there. You're recognizing the joy of just being and allowing it to happen, I think. Yeah, you're putting yourself first. Six of Pentacles here. I think, yes, you should put yourself first this week here and enjoy it. Don't put any pressure on you at all, certainly in the relationship side. Yeah, there you go, Aquarius. Absolutely fantastic being fantastic reading. Certainly on the financial side. Don't forget about the messages from energy and all the other energy videos that we do on this channel, and also the live on Sunday where we have the Q&A on any sort of subject that's connected to energy. We've also got the energy update on Cymatic TV. Thanking you very much for subscribing, liking and sharing. Really helps the channel. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.